I have a dry ground. It's fairly rough surface. It's a rough linen with an oil ground and then a dry tone placed onto it. I want to see how the lights. I want to compose the lights of the skin, which I see as lights against a dark background. And that's my main compositional blocks, are the light against the dark. And now the fact that I have a toned, this tone on my canvas allows me to use light paint, more or less the color of my skin tones that I'm seeing, as a low middle tone of the skin tones, allows me to use that as my initial drawing. Instead of starting with lines, which there are none, of course. What's important here for me is to see one shape, is to look for the actual shapes I am seeing. I'm squinting way down. One eye shut, my right eye open, but squinted. And I'm trying to respond to what I see. And paint these little markers of where the so-called features are. And just place them. That's for me, an awful lot of painting is simply placement. So we paint the light, paint the form. We don't want to think about features. There's an almost hieroglyphic idea of the way an eye looks or an ear looks or this, and we don't want that. We want to be just looking at the way the forms we see in relationship to the light and in relationship to the other forms. And so use the light to bring out the form, or to push in or accent the form. It's modeling, the way you would model clay.
Really?
Second session, I've mixed up some paint. I mixed up my background color, which I have on my palette, which I will mix with my flesh tones to gray them. It's just a useful thing. For me, the watchword today is the bumper sticker is "shut up and paint," which is what I'm going to do. I like the start of the painting well enough I want the painting more than I want the video right now, so I'm going to but I have to delve in to make it anything. Because of the way I've set it up, the composition I'm liking okay. I think by the time I get it done, I have her placed forward, that is to the left in the painting, with the gaze and the way it balances it, because looking back this way, and then of course the chair. I think it'll work out. Right now, I'm not worried about that. It's working okay as a placeholder. If I were to leave it the way it is, it's almost working. That allows me to just take time to do what I want to do with the face, and that's what I'm going to be working on for a while. This is my favorite little drawing brush. It's called an Egbert, which is a long bristle. It's like a filbert, but long. And it can draw a line when you want to define something, or redraw over wet paint. They put your two two smallest fingers, your pinky and your ring finger, together a little bit more. Thank you. That's great. That's just right.